Together we rise, together we rise, together we rise, together we rise, together we rise.
If you believe in redemption, coming to you from another dimension. If you believe in redemption, coming to you from another dimension.
You know, I can only feel for Richard's plight. I mean, he's angry. He doesn't. He asks, "Is this the end of America?" And I have to agree. This is the end of America. I mean, this is it. This is
only the beginning. They're going to pass all this crap. They're launching all their major salvos now. They know that we're awake to them. They got to go into total tyranny. This is it.
What do you think? Before you go off, Jones, hold on. Let me get you for 30 seconds here. What do you think the next step is? In other words,
we know what the next step is.
Well, let's talk about it really quick. We got the short segment here. All right, so this is definitely going to go through the Senate. By the way, if you want to call your senator and bitch, and you should be, 1-800-833-6354.
SWAT teams and build more NSA bases. They know we know they're criminals. But yeah, we should call the filth and let them know we're aware of them.
Well, let's at least make it a close. Let's make it at least a WWE result of like a 52-48. You know, at least show that we have something.
We got to start fighting this now because next comes the implementation.
That's what I'm saying.
They already had the Wetlands Act and tried the same crap. Listen, here's the deal. We're going to expose these bastards. They've already had to stop saying it's global warming to climate change, and now the deteriorating atmosphere. We're losing the air, but they want to tax the main ingredient of air, carbon dioxide.
Yeah, I'm breathing real heavy these days.
But it's such bull, man. Dude, the general public thinks polar bears can't swim and the Arctic is melted. It's actually gotten bigger.
Yeah, no, I know.
I mean, every summer they say, it's hot. Mommy, is it true that once there were seasons? No, honey, that's what Al-Qaeda evil says. Oh, good night.
And notice that there's no debate on Al-Qaeda anymore. They're saying, I mean, he's literally saying in speeches like Obama did yesterday when he came with a little coming out party speech.
They're saying it's the new global government. It's the world.
Yeah, no, it's citizens of the world. And Obama explains that this is going to keep the country safer because it's going to get us off our dependence on foreign oil.
Oh, yeah.
Playing off the 9/11 lie yet again.
The Middle East not having money will make them be more friendly.
Yeah.
That'll make it even worse. Corrupt elites over there keeping all the money for themselves.
That's right.
That's the only real terrorism being generated. Most of it's state.
You know, I've seen, a lot of people don't watch the news, but I used to watch 2020 all the time. And I remember once they followed around one of these Saudi princes, and literally people would come from hundreds of miles to grovel for 30 seconds to beg the king for this endorsement or that business deal or this contract.
And they would call it in his rapture, that being in the presence.
Yes, and you literally bow down to this guy.
Bow down, God, Lordship. Please help me rape my slave.
Is that what we want in this country?
He lied and said he wasn't bowing down. I mean, it's nothing but lies. Look, Burmis, this is a good wake-up call because everybody kept saying, oh, it won't pass. Listen, jackasses. This is the New World Order. It's making its move worldwide. They've announced world government, Bank of the World. I'm a jackass, too. It's time to get serious, get focused, and get angry. And to just shatter the left-right paradigm.
And by the way, 5 Republicans voted for this bill. That's why it passed over. 8 did. Wow.
We got a list of them. In fact, I actually printed a list of those bastards off. Here, let me show you the list here. Hold on just a minute. It's in this.
There they are right there. It's on the front.
Yeah. No. That's
oh, I'm sorry.
That's flashback cops to find wasteful homeowners and businesses. Stuff like that. No, in here. It's in this article or the one Aaron wrote. It's a full list of them. No, that's not it. It's in this one. Hold on. I'll give you the little turds' names. Here it is. With their phone numbers. Bono Mac voted for it. Castle of Delaware. Kirk of Illinois. Lance of New Jersey. Lobedio of New Jersey. McHugh, New York. Reichart, Washington. Chris Smith, New Jersey. A lot of bastards in New Jersey. and there's the turds' phone numbers if you want to give them out, Bernice.
Listen, I want to be proactive, Alex. These people have already cut the throats of every American out there. Let's just give out this Senate number.
Hey, you think we're just saying that? They're going to take over what industry's left and shut all the rest down. These are worse than Stalin.
Yeah.
These son of a bitches want to kill you and your family. Just watch.
And meanwhile, they're turning the projects into tattletale centers. That's what they are.
No, everything's tattletale. Everything's the opposite. It's 1984. You need 1776 right in the face. I'm
1-800.
not spitting on you.
No, you didn't spit on me. I would have let you know.
Well, no, you made a little
Well, no, I gave the little here as 1776, sir. 1-800-833-6354 or 202-224-3121. That's 1-800-833-6354, 202-224-3121, and call your Senate. Let them know. Get in your state senator's face and say, look, we're holding you accountable too, Buster Brown. This is the deal. I'm serious, Jones. This is out of control. This is actually worse than the Give Act, because we don't even know.
Because I was just like those little congressmen. Yeah!
I guess I have 1,200 pages to read, folks. We'll be back after this. It's the Info Warrior.
My voodoo dolls with these bastards.
The New World Order beast is genetically modifying your food, mixing vegetables with animals, and now experimenting with viruses. Without a long-term food solution, you will have just two options: starve, or surrender. All canned food supplies will eventually run out. What then? Grow your own healthy food and feed your family forever. SurvivalistSeeds.com is now the nation's largest bulk heirloom seed company, and it's owned by a real patriot, Big John Lipscomb. You can now have an infinite amount of healthy vegetables like a watermelon, a bundle of carrots, or tomatoes for a little more than a penny each. SurvivalistSeeds.com. And now you can go into business with Big John at SurvivalistSeeds.com by becoming an affiliate. See his link at SurvivalistSeeds.com.
I'm on the outside, I'm looking in, I can.
All right, we're going to continue to go to your calls. I'm going to go to Truth Patriot. Oh, I'm sorry, Truth Patriot dropped. Felix in Mississippi. Felix, you're on the line.
Good evening, gentlemen. Burmis, Alex. I'm a member of Prison Planet TV, donated pretty good to the Money Bomb. Been listening to Alex since he started on WWCR, and that's been a long time ago.
That sounds like a long time ago.
Yeah, well, Alex, my friend, today I listened to your show, and you was apologizing for raising hell. Stop apologizing. Keep raising hell. Maybe, just maybe, we can get somebody to get off their fat rear ends off a couch that with their beer swilling, football-watching fools and get off their ass and be men in this country and stand up. If we remember correctly, only 3%, it took 3% of the population to win the Revolutionary War. There's over 100 million gun owners in this country, and if just 3% of us stand up, their asses are in trouble.
I agree with you, sir.
Keep up the good work, gentlemen. Please.
Well, thank you, sir. I'm glad for the fired-up phone call. They just passed a bill today that is going to tax your entire lifestyle. Meanwhile, again, I'm watching Davos 07, where Bill Gates is bragging about his accomplishments in Africa with the program, with the eugenics program there of one-child policies and sustainable families. And meanwhile, today we have to hear about sustainability and world citizenship on the floor. You kind of have to have prisonplan.tv or go to Infowars.com to just see the number of agencies that he didn't cover. He covered plenty, but he only talked for 2.5 minutes. And he could have talked for much longer, folks. Like Jones said, he could have talked all night. He should have filibustered this bill. There's no doubt about it. That's how you know it's staged to one end. If they really did care, if they really did give a damn, they had every opportunity to just stick there and say, hey, put this in your pipe and smoke it, Waxman, you freaky-looking cartoon character. All right, let's go to Mike in India. Mike, you're on the line.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up?
Referring to the one guy who called in, the guy that was that worked for the state or whatever, the government, said that, I'm happy to have a job.
Yes.
I live close to Louisville, Kentucky, and in Louisville, Kentucky, they did a story about this bill that passed, and on the front cover of the Leo, how ridiculous it was. And you're going to run into more of those people, and they're going to come in waves and waves, Because
Well, listen, because these are the people that are going to listen. They're going to act. All right, this is what's going to happen in the next 2 to 3 months. They're going to act like the economy is recovering because they're going to hire people up with all this appropriated money for the Give Act and this Conservation Act. Okay, so a lot of people who, like this guy, was out of work for 4 months, or were out of work for 2, 3, 4, 6, 12 months, are going to find a home and a job. And people are going to start complaining 1 and 2 months in when their bills start skyrocketing. And then these people are going to be like, hey, tough, I need a job. I need to feed my kids. And they're going to pit us against each other.
Yeah. Well, it's like, he says, I'm so happy to have a job. I'm sure the people who ran the crematoriums back in World War II were happy to have their jobs. I'm sure the people that packed the trains in that weren't part of the Nazi militia were happy to have their jobs. But there's, the United States is going to last with stuff like this happening. And I feel defeated almost because, like, I play online, I listen to you all, and I just told everybody about the bill passing. And I got a ton of people tell me, did that really pass? The cow tax and all that stuff. I'm like, no, it really passed. And it has to be signed into, and once it happens, all your bills, everything's going to go through the roof.